Hi there, this is Datila, bringing you your TNAIW GoGo Power Rankings show. As always, I'm joined by my co-host Burt Maclin, no relation to Steve Maclin.
How's it going?
Alrighty, Burt. So we are on the victory road to Bound for Glory, and as we all know, this coming week is Victory Road. So, who do you think is going to be on the Power Rankings this week?
I definitely Mike Bailey, as he put down another strong opponent in Mascara Dorada in a great match. I expect him to be close to the top. Josh Alexander, he is our world champion, so I expect to see him on there as well. And of course, Honor No More, who are, the number one faction on Impact. So all three of those people I would expect to see.
And for me, I expect to see the Good Brothers and the Motor City Machine Guns, and of course, Speedball Mike Bailey. I will love it if Mascara Dorada is on the Power Rankings again. But we'll see.
At me by rolling your R's. I can't do that. So you're like saying the name all properly. I can't do that.
I can't roll my R's. Do you not hear how I sound when I say Mascara Dorada? That's not the appropriate way.
That's what I'm saying. It sounded really good. It sounded good. I can't say it like that.
I try my best, but I can't roll my R's. Anywho, Burt, do you want to tell, before we get into the Power Rankings, do you want to tell us how you joined the Power Rankings committee?
Just hit me up on Twitter at Burt Maclin 11 or DM or just a quick message, and we'll add you to the Impact Power Rankings. If you watch Impact on a regular basis, that's all we're looking for. Impact fans can get a top 10 out every week.
Okay, sorry about that. Do you mind explaining it again?
Yeah, just reach out to me on Twitter at Burt Maclin 11. DM a regular message, and we'll get you to the Power Rankings. We just want Impact fans who watch the show on a regular basis and get out a quick top 10 each week. It's as simple as that. So Burt Maclin 11, reach out.
Unless you're a Melvin, because Burt does not like Melvins.
It's true.
All right, well, with that being said, let's get into the Power Rankings. Number 10, DMC Brian Myers. Number 9, Thank You the Good Brothers. Number 8, DK. Number 7, The Last Rodeo Mickey James. Number 6, Killer Kelly. Number 5, World Champion Jordan Grace. Number 4, Tag Champions Honor No More. Number 3, World Champion Josh Alexander. Number 2, X Division Champion Mike Bailey. Number 1, Sabin and Shelly, the Motor City Machine Guns. So I have to say, Sabin and Shelly be number 1, I'd say well-deserved and well-earned. The Good Brothers, I felt like should have been at least number 2 or number 1. This was their last match with Impact for now. We don't know if they are done for good or if they have plans to come back. But I feel like given their run, do you think that they deserve that number 1 spot when you look at everything that they accomplished?
If it was a top 10 based on that criteria, yes. But since it's like a weekly top 10, mostly, I think it's fine where they're at. I'm not going to argue with their place in that top 10. I wish them well, whatever they're going to do. They had a great Impact career. But so yeah, I'm fine with them at number 8, number 9.
Yeah, the Good Brothers, this was their swan song on Impact. So they put the Motor City Machine Guns over.
And yeah, speaking of the Motor City Machine Guns, I would try to find a way to. Obviously, they're going to get a title shot at Bound for Glory, I would assume, if that's where it's heading. I would find a way to maybe postpone them winning the titles a little bit, just because I think if that's where they're going to go, because I think that's where they should go. But I don't want OGK just to drop the titles just yet. I want them to have a good run. But I think the Motor City Machine Guns, just based off this year, deserve, because they've only been Impact champions one time. I'm very, very positive on that. I mean, like 90% sure. So, like, I think they deserve another title run, especially based on this year, how great they look in the ring.
Definitely, I can't argue with that. You always bring up good points. You know that?
Thank you. It's funny.
Speaking of,
It's
go
funny
ahead.
you say that. It's funny you say that because I noticed that we're getting a triple threat match at Bound for Glory. I mean, at Victory Road with Heath Slater, Josh Alexander, and Rich Swann versus OGK Edwards. I believe we both said that last week. So we're gonna let this one slide. That we're not getting paid for that one. But hopefully in the future we get some sort of royalty check. Some sort of, obviously someone in Impact's listening. They're taking our ideas.
First of all, I was just about to bring that up. I was like, let's talk about that 6-man tag match, Holla.
That's fun.
We've been saying that. We have been saying that it was going to be a 6-man tag or a 2-man or a tag team match, and we ended up getting with the 6-man tag. I think we were a little off about who the people were going to be, but we pretty much said it was going to be Eddie and Josh. Eddie, Heath.
Yeah.
Eddie and some people in Honor No More versus Heath and Josh, and yeah,
Exactly.
We were pretty much
Because I didn't think Josh was gonna have. I didn't think there was any reason for Josh to defend his title at Victory Road. Like
me neither.
Like they could have, like, I guess, like had Heath like beat Eddie for some reason, and then had Heath get a title shot, but that wouldn't have really made sense. So this is fine. So yeah, like that match is predictable, but it makes sense. So I'm okay with it.
Same. I definitely. We've been building to this. Again, it did not make sense for Josh to have a title defense this pay-per-view. So the only thing left for him to do was either A, be off the pay-per-view, or be in some sort of a tag match. And here we are. We're getting a 6-man tag player. Holla.
That's so fun. and then I see Mickie James at number 7. Like I think she's just going to continue to climb to eventually she wins the title, which I would say would be whatever the pay-per-view is in December, like the final big pay-per-view of the year. I say Mickie James wins the title because we both said that Jordan doesn't lose at Bound for Glory.
Yeah, I don't think Jordan's losing. I like Masha, and I think she's had a hell of a run. But just like Bhupinder Gunhar and Steve Maclin before her, who were undefeated, her undefeated streak's gonna come to an end.
Well, I think did we both think did you like my idea of having it be a draw?
Yeah, I did. I did like that.
A 30-minute draw would be very, very good. And if they book it really strong and just have Jordan barely survive and Masha just come up short, I think that keeps Masha strong still. And then, like we said, you can have a story later down the line where she wins it.
No, definitely. I like that idea. I really do. As for Speedball Mike Bailey, let's talk about Speedball because, again, like we said, hell of a match against Máscara Dorada. And what about the match he's going to be placed in? Oh, well, actually, he's not being placed in. That Triple Threat Revolver match, and not to mention, he's going to face Delirious.
Yeah. He just keeps. What did you say the record is? How many defenses for Christopher Daniels? 11.
I believe they said it was 13 title defenses. So he's at 8. This was his 8th title defense. So he needs 5 to tie, 6 to beat the record.
Because right now I don't see someone like clear cut that they're like direction wise that they're going to. It's going to take the title off of him at this point. So, like, I could see Mike Bailey getting to 10. just because he's defending against Delirious. I assume he'll win, and that'll be 9. And then he has a triple threat revolver match, which is that just determines who his opponent's going to be, right? Am I correct?
Mhm. Yeah.
So I depending on who wins that, I could see him getting to 10. But then that's where it's like, man, I don't know if they're going to have him beat Christopher Daniels. Do you?
Do I think he'll beat Christopher Daniels? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think I like Speedball. I really like Speedball. He's impressed me since he came on to Impact. But I don't know. I mean, there's a part of me that thinks that he'll beat the record, but then it's like who would be numbers 11, 12, and 13?
The only way, I'm not saying he beats the record, but wouldn't it be cool if we get some sort of situation where Frankie Kazarian wins the triple threat revolver match? We get Speedball versus Frankie Kazarian. He beats him. And then Christopher Daniels comes back and challenges Speedball. I think that would be a great match. I think that would be awesome if they could bring Christopher Daniels and then have him put over Speedball. It wouldn't quite be, and maybe that could be him beating the record. I would like that if they're gonna have Speedball and Mike Bailey do it. I think they should have him beat Christopher Daniels. They should do that.
Okay, I definitely do agree with you. I think that Speedball should beat Christopher Daniels. I don't know how we would get Christopher Daniels from AEW, but I will honestly wouldn't mind that. Have Speedball beat him. I think that would just solidify him as one of the best X Division champions.
I forget where Christopher Daniels just worked, but he's like working all over like right now. So I think it was somewhere in Japan. I forget the company, but because he tweeted about like how he's worked everywhere. So if Impact lets Chris Kazarian go to AEW, I don't think it'd be a problem letting Christopher Daniels go, especially for a match like that with so much history on the line. I think they'd be fine with it.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Daniels would be more than happy to put a Speedball over.
Definitely.
Daniels would get nothing from beating Speedball.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So, I'm surprised Sami Callihan isn't on here. I guess he should deserve an honorable mention. I know he had a segment, but he instigated Moose and Maclin to beat each other.
Yeah. I just think it's just because it's more just because we've been just seeing more promos for him as opposed to a match here and there. So I think that's why he's not on the list. And just everyone else that's on there has just been putting in quality matches lately opposed to him.
No, yeah, I definitely do agree there. But you know what? As much as I would love to see Steve Maclin come back on the Power Rankings, I'm giving up hope.
Yeah, I think they've kind of cooled off on him, which I don't think that means that's permanent. But like, let's see where he goes from after this storyline with Sami Callihan, because the world title picture will always need a shakeup. So, he always could, and then the X Division. So, and the digital media channel. There's a lot of ways he can go after this. So let's see.
I was actually really surprised that Maclin didn't get a chance to face Josh Alexander as champion. And that was actually something I was looking forward to. They moved very quickly to Eddie Edwards, but I feel like if they couldn't prolong the whole Eddie Edwards feud, so it makes sense that he's going after Eddie Edwards after Josh at Bound for Glory. But I would have liked to have seen a feud between Josh and Steve Maclin.
Definitely. But I do think maybe we'll see that in the future. Just maybe it won't be for the title. But I don't think that they've cooled off on Maclin as a whole. I just think right now he's in this storyline. So it just has the perception that they're not doing anything major with him, which I don't think that's true completely.
No, yeah, I do definitely understand. I would like to see Steve Maclin at some point in the Power Rankings again.
And I'll add, they're not on the another kind of honorable mention. VBD wasn't on there, but I definitely see them being on, going to be on there in the future, just because Eric Young looks like he's doing something, and Eric Young is very creative, so it looks like he's kind of retooling VBD right now. So we'll see where this goes, but it's been a couple very strong promos these last couple of weeks. So I think they'll be on the power rankings in the future.
Yeah, Vitamin by Design is doing some weird stuff. That whole video thing that we got, it was kind of odd.
Yeah, it was definitely very eerie. So we'll see where it goes. But like I said, Eric Young is very creative. So
yeah. So as we get ready to wrap up, do you have anything left you want to mention or talk about?
I just think that like why Victory Road has maybe like the outside perception like it wasn't going to be a big show. If you look at the card, it's going to be pretty awesome. You know, it's going to be a pretty fun show. So why maybe it's not going to have the mystique of Bound for Glory, I think it's still going to be deliver a home run. So
I have to say,
yeah.
I have to say, when it comes to Victory Road, I definitely do think it's going to be a great show. So the matches are definitely going to be a banger. So if I were out there watching, I would definitely pick to watch Victory Road live over SmackDown and Rampage. I mean, I telling people what they should watch. You're free to watch whatever you like, but I'm just saying it wouldn't hurt to watch Victory Road live, and SmackDown Rampage you can catch on replay.
I don't know why you wouldn't watch it live.
Well, aren't you going to be at Grand Slam? So, are you watching it live?
I'm gonna. Yeah, I should be able to watch it live. I should be able to.
But you're going to be at Grand Slam. You're going to be at Arthur Ashe watching Victory Road on your phone while you're attending Rampage.
Yeah, because I believe, don't they film Rampage that same night?
No, Rampage is live.
That's not what it said. I just looked it up, and that's not what it said. I'm pretty positive. It says they're filming Rampage both nights.
Oh, they're filming Rampage? Oh, okay. Okay, so then you're good. You're good then. You don't have to worry about missing Victory Road.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I was scared for a second there, Burt.
I'm definitely going to watch Victory Road. No worries.
All right. You had me worried. But with that being said, you guys, thank you guys all so much for watching and for the continuous support. Your support means the world to us. Without you guys, we wouldn't be doing this show. So you can help us out by leaving a like. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notified whenever this video drops or whenever TNAIW releases a new video. And make sure you subscribe as well. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Good night.